We're joined today by Joe Vaclavic with Standard Grain. Joe, we kind of hit that April 15th mark. We're past it now. We expect planters to be kind of rolling in earnest as the weather allows. What do we think about acreage? Any chance that one of these commodities can buy more acreage?
Well, I think first off on the weather front, we have had certainly a less than ideal start to the planting window in the Corn Belt. You've had some cold conditions, some wet conditions. That doesn't mean that things are going to be delayed to any material degree. We're not that far along yet. When it comes to acreage, the corn market and how it's acted relative to the soybean market and new crop contracts, the corn market is very much, I think, attempting to buy back some of the acres that USDA told us we lost in that March report. And part of the reason for the March report is so that farmers have time to adjust decisions afterward. I just don't know if that sort of shift back into corn acres versus intentions is even possible. I mean, given inputs and fertilizer costs in particular, I don't know if it's something that's possible, even though a lot of the farm budgets I've seen, even with the drastically higher fertilizer prices, the corn pencils better. There's still availability questions, and I just don't know if plans are going to change to any material degree. I'm not sure how accurate the March intentions report was to begin with, so it's still a wild card, but it's tough for me to believe that corn's going to buy back a material amount of acreage at this point in time, given the situation.
Joe, as we go forward over the next couple of weeks, what are the couple of key things that you're going to be looking for, watching for, to see whether or not these markets have any movement left?
Well, the trend has been higher and it's been nonstop in the corn market. I mean, it feels like we post fresh contract highs just about every day. There are vulnerabilities. There's a lot of fund length. There's a lot of speculative length in the markets. I feel like it wouldn't take much of a headline or much of a breaking news story to result in some sort of big sell-off, even if it was short-lived. You know, to say break the corn market 50, 60 cents or even $1 at this point would probably not be incredibly difficult to do. We don't have huge trading volumes. You've got a lot of speculative money that if we're presented with a bearish headline, they just head for the exits. What is that bearish headline? I have no idea. I don't think a ceasefire happens in Ukraine anytime soon. It looks like we're going in the other direction, but you can't rule that out. I mean, something like a stock market collapse or, you know, something along those lines. There's definitely risk, but you probably need something to spark that selling pressure. We just haven't seen it yet.
All right, well, we'll keep an eye on it with you. Appreciate it, Joe. Thank you as always for being here. We'll be back with more Ag Day coming up in just a minute.
For more information about Standard Grain and its services, call Joe at 312-462-4438.